presentation. But now you got to get to the point and you got to start making some choices on the presentation. God will present some people to you, but it's going to be your choice on who you really want.
That's right.
You understand? So some of y'all may have been presented with other people.
Yeah.
And you may be presented with a lot of people, but now you got to make the choice. You got to see who you going to vibe with, who you going to have chemistry with.
That's right.
And all of that. But the presentation, the Lord would allow some presentations to be made in your life as a single person. And, because we know people that, some young ladies that, men came up to them or somebody introduced them to them. Now, I don't want to take it, but it's up to you to make the choice. If you want to get to know the person, we ain't talking about going to bed with them and nothing like that, but you get to know them. We talked about this, that soulish realm. You need to know how this person thinks. So, yeah, that is just...
No, that's good. I was thinking earlier this week, I had heard a message by Dr. Creflo Dollar, and he was talking about being
Dr. Creflo Dollar?
Yeah, but he said,
man, I'm talking about that money all the time.
He don't talk about money all the time.
Not all the time.
No.
I like you talking about
I
money.
do too, but
but go ahead,
he was just saying things that, because of this, the way things are in life right now, things have changed so much. And it was a few years that he taught this, but he said you need to start asking questions because you are prized. You are a they're gonna be happy to be with you. You know what I mean? And that goes both ways. The woman's gonna be happy to be with the man, the man's gonna be happy to be with the woman. They're gonna be blessed if they get you, in marriage. So he was talking about how you have to ask questions, do you live with your mom and them? Do you have your own car? Do you have a bank account? How's your credit? I mean, he was going on, he was rambling things.
Are you a Christian?
Are you a Christian?
Then he said, what kind of Christian
What kind of Christian are you?
Are you a weed smoking Christian?
Yeah. Are you a weed smoking Christian? Are you a drunkard? Do you like to go out and drink?
Ask questions.
In other words, his point was just to ask questions because you have to understand the person that get you, they're getting a prize. They're getting God's best. You understand? So you have to make sure that you ask these questions. I mean, men ask questions and women ask questions. Men, let me just share this with you. Just because you're dating a woman, I might get in trouble for this, but I'm just gonna tell you, just because you're dating a woman does not mean you pay her rent. If I thought one of my sons was paying somebody's rent and they weren't married, it would have been terrible. Absolutely terrible. No, you need to know how they can handle their business. Can they handle business? Because now, if you're talking about getting married, you bring home the money to the woman or whatever, and she don't know how to pay bills. She don't know how to fill out they don't really do checkbooks no more. They do Cash App and all that stuff. But she don't know how to do Cash App. She don't know how to do. She's not even trying to learn. And then here go your money. She's spending it on everything and no bills getting paid, nothing. You got to know who you are proposing to. So to sit up there and pay her rent and buy her furniture and all of that stuff, come on, man. Hold on to your money. Get to know who this person is. You are not obligated to do that because there is no commitment. There is no covenant. You all are saying, I'm dating to see if we can go here, if there's potential here to be married. But to do all of that and you're not married, no, that is not your job. You're just dating. That's not your job. Now, if you decide you want to do something, then that's fine. That's on you. But to do it consistently every month, come on now. No, you're not obligated. And it's because you feel obligated. I had somebody say, well, that's my man. He's supposed to do it. Since when is he supposed to do it? Is there a ring on your finger? No. you know, and the person got upset with me, but I didn't care because, you know, I'm looking out for the men too, for the brethren too. A lot of times we talk about women and it almost feels like it's lopsided, but I'm for the brothers too. You know, you got some good brothers out there.
Amen.
You got some good brothers out there. They all are not taken. I don't care what other people tell you. They all are not taken. You know, and you have to have faith to believe that God has that special person for you. And you have to prepare for him.
Yeah.
All right. Man, you got to prepare for this woman. All right. I didn't even go through all of that.
Oh, no, that's good. But we want to drive home again, even as Dr. L was talking about all of that good stuff. Again, right now you're single, you don't have a spouse. Not saying you're gonna never ever have a spouse, but right now you gotta enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Get to know you, get your business going, get your money together, get your finances in order. And that way you don't need no one to come to save you. You already saved. Yes.
Yeah, and you have people that say, I'm waiting on a man to come in so he can complete me.
Right.
You know, they even had that saying on TV. What's the name of the show? You know, show me the money. What's the name of that show? Jerry Maguire. And he said something like, you complete me. No, they compliment you. You know, I used to say it too. Because I didn't know no better. But it's not that he completed me because I was complete in Jesus. I was complete. Right.
That's
you know, in the blood, but he compliments me just like I compliment him. You understand?
Adds to my
happiness. Yeah, right.
See, you want somebody to come to make you happy. You know, you need to be, y'all listening to me? You need to be happy already.
Yeah.
Don't hook up with no man, no woman to make you happy. No, be happy already.
That's
and then when you hook up with someone, they just can add to your happiness. But oh my God, you're gonna wait 20, 30, 40, 50 years to make somebody happy. No, you need to be happy already.
Yeah, because it doesn't do you any good to hook up with somebody who's not content already. If they're not content, they can decide to get married. They're gonna put all of it on you, and you're not gonna know how to handle it. You know, because it's just too much. They have to learn how to be content in their singleness. You have to learn how to be content in your singleness. So, I mean, going back to what Pastor just said, you know, you got to be happy. You know, you can't nobody make you happy. They can add to your happiness. He added to my happiness. I was happy. I was already traveling the world, you know, and when he came into my life, we started traveling together. It just added more to me when I went with him, although I helped him out a lot. But, you know, I'm just saying you have to be content in who you are, content in your singleness.
So singleness, I'm just about up here. Singleness is not about I'm so lonely. No. If you're single, you ought to have it going on. You ought to be, you already unique. Be whole. Love yourself. You know, do good about yourself and fix up your hair, look good.
Yeah.
And when that person, and gentlemen, you take a shower, get your hair cut like you want it, and you walk out with confidence, man, and when they see you and you see them, you know, they know, hey, they want you because you got it going on.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay,
they start coming out the woodwork.
Come to the sister. You know, I always talk to you all as daughters. Don't be looking for nobody. Don't be looking for no man to save you.
That's right.
Cut that out. Oh man, I'd be glad when somebody come. I need somebody. I need all. You walk with confidence. Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
Buy your own dinner.
Yep.
Go to the own movie. You know, when you go to the movie and all that, and enjoy life.
Yep.
And then for somebody gonna see you enjoying like that, they're gonna want to know God gonna present somebody, or that could be the Lord presenting somebody to you.
That's right.
Now you got to make a choice. Do I really want to get to know this person? They've been presented. Because you're gonna listen to me. I'm talking to you as a daughter. You're gonna have more than one that want you. And you got you got to make the choice.
Well, you say so many presentations.
And hey,
I know that's right.
That's right. That's hey, you got it going on. So
that's right.
presenting, or you gotta say, now who do I
Which one do I want?
who do I want to even try to get to?
But right. Which one?
But my point is, you are not at home, all miserable, isolated. I'm so lonely
and depressed and oppressed.
I'm so lonely. Nobody, girl, get up, get that hair together, get your weed, whatever you got to get to sew in, whatever you got to do, and fling it. When you go out, fling it. And let them say, hey, you're looking at me, hey, and smile. Yeah. You ain't got to be looking all mean at all the men.
That's right.
You know, you can say hello first. It's nothing wrong with that. And
even if they approach you, they say hello, you say hello back. That don't mean that you want nothing, that you want to go out with them. That's you just being nice.
But you can say hello first. It was first. They should say hello, but you say hello, and you just keep on walking.
Well, that's on y'all. I'm not.
I'm reminded. Even you brought up Dr. Dollar not too long ago. He said, he was a preacher. He was teaching Bible study, and the Lord, told him to look up, and Sister Taffy was there, and the Lord. I'm trying to remember his story. He is public, so it ain't nothing like he told me. He looked up and saw Sister Taffy, and the Lord asked him, "You like what you see?" He said, "Yes," but he was too
nervous.
He didn't want to say nothing to her. Mm-hmm. He said, this is Dr. Creflo Dollar's doing. He said Sister Taffy walked up to him and told him, "I'm interested in you. Now what you gonna do about it?" And he was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
But she spoke first.
I mean, some women can do that.
That's all I'm saying. It ain't gonna hurt you to say hello.
No, of course not. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you. For me, it's just other things that I used to do, get them to speak. But anyway, but that's pretty much what we wanted to talk to you about.
Enjoy
we got some more for you on next Saturday. But you have to enjoy your singleness. Now, it's getting warm outside. And the enemy is coming. He's coming. And this pandemic, this COVID is still going on. They still don't have control of it yet. So you have to be very watchful. Be very watchful and make sure that you do what you need to do. It's getting warm outside. So other stuff start getting warm. So hold on to your faith. Hold on, my sister. Hold on, my brother. You just want to be watchful. You just want to be careful because there's so much stuff that's going on. So you want to be watchful. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm not saying this to say, well, just stay in the house, don't do nothing. Be watchful. All right. And don't rush into anything. Don't rush into anything. Even a relationship, don't rush into a relationship. Just get to know the person. All right. The best way you can during this time. Any questions, anybody? Any questions? YouTube, you can ask questions if you are logged in. You can ask questions if you are logged in. You can ask questions as well. Instagram, we'll see your questions. And then, so if you have any questions, please send it on in. Type it in. We're going to give you a few minutes before we sign off.
Been good. Singleness is so important.
Yeah.
And you got to enjoy your state of being single right now.
Yeah. You definitely got to enjoy it.
And you can.
If you are not content with yourself, how do you suggest becoming content? You want to answer that?
You go ahead and answer. Okay.
Well, one of the things you have to do is find out what do you enjoy. Like to do. All right. How would you like to look to yourself, not for what anybody else, do. Tell us what you used to do, Dr. What I used to do, because I did have low self-esteem. I was very, 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 very skinny, very skinny, and the only thing that I had, my legs were skinny. I was skinny, and after I learned, my sister helped me out a lot, Beulah. Because she used to always tell me that I was cute and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm cute, you know. And then I wasn't crazy about my eyes, because there was a different color from everybody else's eyes. I wanted those big dark eyes with long eyelashes, you know. I thought, then I began to listen to what my sister was saying. And then I started looking in the mirror. And I said, oh, I'm not too bad. I don't look too bad. So I started changing the way I dressed because I didn't like the way I was dressing. So I started changing the way I dressed. I started doing my hair the way I wanted to do my hair. And I started liking me. I started liking me. And I was telling myself, you look good. Even though I probably didn't, but I told myself I look good. Then I started going out, started doing different things. And I started traveling with my sister, and we would just like to dance. We wasn't really no club hoppers and all that, but we just like to dance. That was one thing I had going for myself. And so when we would go out to these different places, I started noticing men just kept coming up to me asking me to dance. And I'm like, dang, I thought it was just because I could dance good. And the brother that was with my sister, he said, no, you look good. That's why they coming to you. And I was like, so that kind of helped too. So I just kept doing things that I like, doing things that I capitalized on the things that I liked about me. I capitalized on it. And I kept doing things that I liked, things that I liked about me until I started loving me. I started loving me. I wasn't trying to change myself for nobody else, for no man, my mama, my daddy, my sister. I wasn't trying to change myself for nobody but me. Once I learned to love me, I noticed men started coming out of the woodwork. They just started coming because I was happy. I was but it took work. It took some work for me to get to that point. So that's how I got him. He was engaged. Weren't you engaged?
No, please don't say that. No, no, no. Only person I've been engaged to is you.
Okay.
You know, I was not engaged. Y'all hear me? No.
Well, he was with somebody.
I was not engaged.
He was with somebody.
That ain't what you said.
Okay. Well, he was with somebody. He was with somebody. And he was with him for a long time. For a long time. And I was so content in who I was and happy with who I was. You know, I liked him. When I first saw him, I thought he was cute. I liked him. And we started talking then, but I was just happy with who I was after I worked on it. I worked on it. Like I said, I capitalized on the things that I liked about myself, you know. And then I started going to like my eyes. I started going to like me, who I was as a person. Now, there were some things that I didn't like, so what I had to do was change it.
That's right.
I had to change it. If I didn't like it, then I know probably nobody else would probably like it. So I'm like, I had to change it for me, not for nobody else.
Of us, I believe, and be real about it, all of us have something about ourselves that we just don't like. We're not content.
Or that we can work on. Yeah.
And you may, you may go as far as writing down some things that you feel negative concerning yourself. I mean, you be able to heal a conversation yourself. I don't like this about me. I don't like this about me, and I don't like this about me. Now you get in the Word of God. Believers, you get in the Word of God, and you find out who you are in Christ.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna always point you back to the Word. You find out who you are, negative things that you do not like, and I believe all of us got something negative that we don't like about ourselves. And you start and you use the word changing it, working on it, until it becomes you turn it around until it becomes a positive in you, or you get rid of that. I would never be like that again. And you have to work on yourself.
And don't say, somebody is not coming your way because of this, that, and the other about you. No, 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 no. You know, I think about Connie Rose. You all know Connie. I think about Connie and how people would say that she would never get married because she had 6 children.
Really, 8.
Well, really 8 children. Yeah, she really had 8. So she brought in some others that she took care of. She had 8. And do you know she kept, see that finds a wife, finds a good thing, and she kept seeing a ring on her finger. I think she even put something on her finger. I don't know. But I know she was really confessing it. And they was talking about, you had some people saying no man is gonna want her with all them kids and whatever. And Connie got a man. She got a man that wanted to be a part of her life, and he didn't have any children. And he was a good man. A good man. So don't let anybody tell you that you're not getting a man because of this. You're not getting a man because you're too big. You're not getting a man because your hair is not black, it's brown. Or don't no 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 no. You be happy and content with you. Be happy in your singleness, and everything else will start lining up. So those was just some of the things that I did.
That's real good.
Thank you. Y'all understand? You understand? All right. Any more? Any more questions? Instagram, I think you're getting ready to go out because I think we've been on here a little longer. And they don't give you too much longer. Okay, because I was about to get rid of them children. Girl, you funny. Unfortunately, you can't. They're yours. I ain't gonna say unfortunately, they some good kids. Yeah.
Amen.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Living Single. We love you so much. God bless you. We're gonna continue on with being content in your singleness. We're gonna bring out a few more points for you and have some questions for us. All right. Mwah. Love you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Bye now.